Did it feel like Cleveland was everywhere at the movies this year?
Oh, totally. Big studio productions, a local indie film, a Hulu series, even a new exhibit at the History Center. And now the state is sweetening the pot with even more tax incentives to keep these productions coming back.
Oh yeah, so let's get into it. Busy year for movies in Cleveland, right? I mean, you could feel it in July when Superman finally hit theaters.
It's great.
And honestly, the afterglow has just not let up for me.
Oh, yeah, same. And it wasn't just the hometown pride thing. I mean, it was a good movie, and the box office actually backed it up.
Okay, numbers guy, hit me.
As of this week, Superman has cleared about $616 million worldwide.
Wow.
That's $354 million domestic and just over $260 million international. So it didn't just open strong, it kept legs.
And as we all know, and we've talked about on here 100 times, a lot of the film was shot here in 2024, and downtown Cleveland became Metropolis for those couple months. I mean, it was a citywide cameo, and it was so cool to see that up on screen.
Which raises the next question everyone asks. Sequel. We know it's happening, so is it coming back?
I mean, we can't promise anything, and we can say pretty confidently that none of the projects that have been awarded tax credits yet are Superman.
Oh.
But the state did just drop another $17 million in motion picture tax credits on November 12th, and most of that is earmarked for Cuyahoga County projects.
Nice.
So that's a pretty loud, film here sign.
Plus, the state did change the application process last year, so they accept these applications from productions on a rolling basis rather than just a couple times a year. So who knows? I mean, we could be seeing something any day now.
True.
I believe for Superman, their application came in December of 2023 for production that began in June of 2024. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But we do have 3 big codename projects and a Hulu series that grabbed the bulk of the incentives in this latest round. And then you add that to earlier awards this year, and Ohio's basically stacking a runway for more productions. So if a Superman follow-up is weighing options, the incentives math looks pretty friendly.
Plus the halo effect. I mean, crew base gets busier, vendors get steadier, the hotels and restaurants get a lift.
Yeah, whole film economy.
We did a write-up, which we can link in the description, about the real economic impact of these productions and, connecting the dots between production and the local spend. It's really quite something.
Speaking of connecting dots, want to pivot from box office to history?
Smooth. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, well, the Cleveland History Center, the Western Reserve Historical Society, rolled out the Hollywood on the Cuyahoga exhibit this fall. It runs through October 2026, and it's a full walkthrough of Northeast Ohio's movie lineage, from early studio days to modern blockbusters, everything from the first film that was shot here in Cleveland by Thomas Edison, of all people, all the way up through the Russo brothers and Superman. I mean, it's a good excuse to take the family and geek out on some props and location stories and learn something new.
Yeah, and it also answers that why here question.
Right.
The exhibit shows that we're not just a one-off backdrop. We've got decades of film DNA, and now the incentives and a trained crew base to match. I mean, the context matters when studios choose where to film.
And we're not just talking, capes and flying dogs. There's the indie film lane, too.
Oh, yeah. Lost and Found in Cleveland, as of last week, is rolling out nationwide to about 500 theaters. And that filmed here in 2023 and debuted at the Cleveland International Film Festival this past year. And it set a new attendance record.
Right.
For CIF, which was pretty cool. And it's such a fun watch, especially for Clevelanders, because it's locations that people actually know.
Which is really a nice counterpoint to the Superman splash.
True. Yeah.
One is big franchise energy, the other is character-driven Cleveland. So I think together they say you can shoot big or small here and find an audience.
Yeah, so to tie the bow, I mean, Superman brings the attention, the tax credits keep the momentum going. The new History Center exhibit really shines a light on our legacy of film production here. And then Lost and Found in Cleveland shows the range that we've got.
And if you're the type who asks, okay, what's next? Not hypotheticals. That November 12th credit round named a few real projects lined up at Cuyahoga County. So there's some really exciting stuff in the works.
So the bottom line is this isn't just Cleveland's cameo season. We're showing that we're a repeat filming market. We've got the people, the policy, and the places to back it up. We don't just look good in movies, we're good at making them too.
So grab some popcorn, and might I suggest a museum ticket while you're at it.
This is The Clevelander. See you next time. The Clevelander is an unscripted podcast brought to you by the Greater Cleveland Partnership and created with the help of the latest in AI tools. To learn more, visit greatercle.com.